I've been interested in stocks and the stock market and investments for as long as I can remember. I was fortunate that my father was an executive and also a creator of the money market fund industry. He worked for a company called Dreyfus. You might remember them as the company that has the lion coming out of the subway. People talk about that all the time still. But ever since then, I always wanted to be in investments and such. And so really, since I was a boy, actually, I've been understanding what mutual funds were and what stocks were and how to value them. And I've always been seeking out that kind of job. And then when I got out of college, and in college, I was an economics major at Columbia University. And I started at a hedge fund back in the late 80s. And a hedge fund is nothing more than a firm that invests in stocks of companies for very wealthy people. And from there, I learned how to trade stocks, I learned how to invest stocks, how to research and be an analyst of stocks. I knew enough of all the stuff I didn't know. So I went back to Columbia to get an MBA in finance and to learn at least what I thought I didn't know and what were important. And then I came back and I worked for a company called Stern Stewart, which is a world-renowned corporate finance consulting firm. I worked there for a good 6 years, was a partner at that firm, and I advised multi-billion dollar companies on shareholder value issues. And I was at seminars and I taught ordinary employees and board members how to create shareholder value. In 2002, I started a hedge fund. I left Stern Stewart and I started a hedge fund. And right off the bat, one of the most frustrating things was when we were putting together partners for the hedge fund, I recognized right away that there were going to be very few of my friends and my family, the people that got devastated after the technology bubble burst and their savings were decimated, and they couldn't even benefit from my advice. So right from the get-go, even though I managed the hedge fund for a number of years, I tried to find a way that it would be cost-effective and it would be beneficial, and also have the ability for friends and family, ordinary and neighbors and ordinary people to benefit from my stock picking advice. And that's how I came to value-aligned investing.